Alright, part 2, y'all. If anybody's interested in buying these, I have a box full of cameos and domes that aren't put together yet, and that is supposedly gone. If not, come Tuesday it'll go to the next person. So I mean, there's already dibs on that. It's going to go through several people, so it's gone. But if anybody's interested in buying these, so I don't have to finish them. I mean, they're together, but then they still need to be glazed, and I mean, they're not horrible, but they do need to be glazed. And then some of them need to be sanded a little bit, cleaned up a little bit. They're not perfect. I still had to, paint some detailing, glaze, that kind of stuff. A few pieces need to be sanded. But if anybody's interested in buying this bucket right here, let me know before I start working on them. So once I start working on them, that's it. I'm not going to get rid of them once I have all my time put into them. So that little box is barrettes that came loose because they've been sitting in the baggies forever. Some of the stuff I've had for a year now. I've got to get rid of this stuff. And I mean, like I said, that thing right there is full. Half of it's stuff I'm taking. The other half is stuff I don't think is good enough to take to the show. And then I have a basket like this full in my craft room of pieces that have to be finished. Some painted, some drilled, some mounted. It's just all different varieties. All different stages of completion. Also, I have a bunch of fabric pieces that I'm so sorry, that I domed in both front and back, and I have to drill a hole now and put a pinch bell on them. And there's a couple of big sugar skulls I made into magnets, and there's pieces that I poured another layer on to finish them. I've got so many stages and so much stuff going on. I've packaged all this stuff up cute, like for the sale, for the show, whatever it is I'm doing. I don't know much about it. Cat got me covered on that, so hopefully I'll be able to sell some stuff. If not, I know that I won't be going to shows anymore because this is a test for me. So anyway, let me get started on this. And like I said, if you're interested in these, let me know, because I just rather get rid of them, sell them as a bulk unit, than to have to do another basket full of stuff. I'm burnt out. So there's this one. And these papers behind are iridescent. They change color, blues and pinks and purples. So this will be really pretty when it's glazed. Like I said, they're not finished. There's nothing wrong with them, but I mean, you want to clean it up a little bit as far as glazing the dome. It's not bad. It's pretty shiny, but still, you know what I mean. This one, it looks black, but if you turn it, you can see purple. It's like a midnight purple. That makes sense. And this is a purple too. And you're not going to be able to see how shiny and sparkly it is until you glaze it. So, that's a nice piece. And there's this one. You need to paint the eyes and stuff on. Got a little divot there from the fast cure resin. It's the thing I hate about fast cure resin. This piece needs to be domed on the back or sanded. It's got some rough edges. So like I said, I'm not going to go through each and everything that's wrong with these. You can see for yourself the quality. And they will be pretty shiny when they're glazed, because I use a lot of glitter in my pieces. This piece I like, I really do. The back is kind of jacked, so we'll have to paint it. That fast cure resin again. So, have to clean that up a little bit. You paint it and then glaze it, it's fine. This one just flat. There's not a dome on it. It's the Evil Queen. Again, this paper changes from blue to purple. Sometimes it looks white. I really like those papers. Those are origami papers I found that I thought were pretty and that I use my punch on to do backgrounds. Again, these will be super, super shiny when they're glazed. Another one of those papers, but it's blue. It kind of turns to like a yellow color when you turn it. I really like this piece. I might keep this piece for myself just because I really like this right here. This is a different cameo. I only have one. I have a mold so I can make more, but it's different. It's a dark purple. I know it looks like a bluish black, but it's dark purple. And this is like a red translucent. It's really cool looking. It really goes well with the flowers there. So I thought that looks good together. You paint the eyeballs in and it'll look better. I really like that picture too. I don't know what that is. Some cellophane fell in something. Again, you'll have to clean it up. These are mine. These little blanks I had made, I just threw them in there. That's a really big dome. So is that one. This is the little Windows molds. It fits in the 30 by 40 cameo. The oval. Breast cancer ribbon. Everything will be sparkly when you glaze it because it's got tons of resin or Pearl-Ex in it. This is Pearl-Ex. Pearl-Ex dusted in the mold and then fast cure behind it. These are butterflies. They're hard to see, but I really thought they turned out pretty. They're soft. They're like a pastel. And this is a koi fish mermaid, and you can tell it needs to be sanded. It's kind of rough, so nice dome on that one. This one are actual little figurines inside there. They're real figurines. This one will be really pretty when it's glazed. It's got all those stars. Tinkerbell. It's going to be so sparkly. A skull within a skull. Bird on a wire. The Joker's girl. This pinup girl. Who dat? Again, this looks black, but it's a purple. It's pretty, and this is a really dark purple pearlex. Really dark. It really kind of reminds me of like a spooky house or something. But when this is glazed, it's going to go together very nicely. It's another pretty one. It's going to sparkle. And there's this fairy one. And there's this one. And you're not getting the true metallic color. That's Oogie Boogie. Snow White. Big fat dome. And a fairy again. And a mermaid. And a lionfish. I put her in backwards. Oh my goodness, that sucks. Well, I mean, you could say she's swimming down. Whatever. Throw it, toss it, whatever you want to do with it. I like this one. This one's pretty. It just reminds me of like a really pretty home in New Orleans with the pretty grounds with the iron fences and the Creole flavor to it. I just like it. Okay. So if anybody's interested in those, before I start to finish them, holler at me, let me know something. I'd really like to just get rid of them instead of having to do more work. I need to move some stuff. I need to get rid of some stuff. I need to make room. I need to start focusing on other crafts because I'm not moving my resin and it's just getting out of hand. I've got cases and cases and cases and cases of resin. I mean, I'm just giving boxes away. Okay, now this is something else that I did that I thought was cool. I've got these bracelets. They're just the blanks. They're elastic. They're on a little elastic band thing. And I thought, I wonder if this dome was... And they did. I'll show you the first one I made last because that's the one I like the most. So, it's just got the princess, Tinkerbell, Bayou Princess, Beauty and the Beast, Snow White, Cinderella, Pocahontas. Okay, so that's that, and it's really cool. And if it fits on my wrist, hold on, it'll fit on anybody's wrist because I got man hands. Alright, so there you go. Thought that was pretty cool. Hold on while I take it off. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so I did a couple of those princess ones. So, again, most of the same ones. Some are different. There's Jasmine on this one. So, there you have it. Then there's this one with the Ariel, Cinderella. I cannot think of her name to save my life right now. But she's the artist. The Hispanic artist. Oh, what is her name? Flip, I can't remember. Okay, so there's Bayou Crafton. There's Sally. Bayou Crafton. There's Bayou Crafton, y'all. There's Bayou Princess. Okay, Jasmine, and back to Ariel. Okay, then this one is the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, the bad witch, the good witch, the cowardly lion, and Dorothy with Toto. So I thought that was cool. I still have to glaze the pieces here with some polyacrylic, make them shinier, but I thought these are really cool. And then they did this one, which is all mermaids, different kinds of mermaids. Really cool looking mermaids. Focus, please. Or not, whatever. Ugh. That's about as good as it's gonna get. So they're all different. I got the lion fish mermaid right that time. And back to the goddess mermaid. Okay, so these are all mermaids. Thought that was pretty cool. Okay, now this is the one that I'm really in love with. Now these are just regular 30 by 40 domes. I had, a whole bunch of extras. There's still a bunch in that box over there that somebody's gonna get, full of cameos. Okay, so this is what I made. This is the little windows molds. They're much deeper than these as far as the dome goes. As you can see how much taller they are, and they're not as rounded as these. They're kind of flat edged there. And then I use two different types of, I use this film it's purple and it kind of iridescent, and you're not seeing the true colors on this camera. This camera is not doing this justice. There's a purple hue, a purple film, and it's iridescent. It changes colors when you move it. And then I use the dark blue little windows film in the layer after the layer that I put the lavender film stuff in. I had also I painted the insides of these black, and the black really makes that blue pop. So right now you're just seeing blue, but trust me, in real life, when you turn it, you can see dark blues, royal blues, aqua, purple. You can see so many different hues. It's really cool. Really love this. So this is the starfish and some bubbles. This is an octopus and some bubbles. This is a manta ray and some bubbles. This is a jellyfish and some bubbles. This is a seahorse and some bubbles. And this is a sea turtle with some bubbles. So that is my marine life bracelet. What do y'all think? I was really tickled pink with it. I've had these for a long time. I'm like, what am I going to do with these things? I thought, well, I'll cut images out and put them in top and put some Mod Podge dimensional magic or whatever on there. Because you know how hard it is to resin these? You do one at a time. What I did was I did 3, and I resined them in, and then I set some paint jars I had on top, just like that, so I could do 3 at a time. And then when those 3 were done, I flipped it over, put 3 more in there, resin them in, and then put weights on them. So that's how I did this. These I used this really cool epoxy resin glue. It's like JB Weld actually, but I'm gonna tell you what, that crap worked good. It's a mess. It is a mess to mix, but it works. It works. This stuff was like down like immediately. I could like leave them like that drying within 5 minutes of doing them. It starts to harden quickly, so you have to work fast or just mix a little bit at a time. You mix the black with the white, and then it turns a gray color when it's mixed. It's like a really thick paste, like a thick toothpaste. It's not a horrible smell, but you do smell a little like, industrial type smell. That's it. That's all I have for now. I have, like I said, a lot more pieces I'm working on. A lot more pieces I'm trying to bag up nicely. But if anybody's interested in these, let me know. And y'all let me know what you think about these. I'm just to go pink with this. Alright, talk to y'all soon. Bye.